peeps, happy Halloween! It is officially the spookiest day of the year. Welcome to my channel, Ireland Tries the Internet. Today, I will be carving a pumpkin. My sister will be carving a pumpkin as well. And I'm going to try a little bit of like sculpting-ish in mine, and she's going to go super easy. So I'm going to go a little more difficult, and then she's going to go very easy, and we're going to see.
It's not very easy, it's mediocre.
We're going to see how it goes. Just for reference, I am dressed as the best champion in the Pokemon series, the Pokemon champion Cynthia from the Pokemon games Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, etc. She shows up everywhere because she's the best. So I did my attempt at a costume. It was hard with her hair thing, so I did my best. But yeah, that's what I'm dressed as.
What I'm dressed as, I mean, you can't really tell, but you can see I'm an Among Us character. It says, "You kinda sus" on my sweatshirt, and then I have like this cool mask on my forehead. It's like the eyes or like the nose, but I don't know which body part that is because they're in space. Anyways, that's what like game I'm from, and I'm going to be carving the aliens from Toy Story. Here's my reference paper. So yeah, that's what I'm going for.
Okay, and I will be drawing one of Cynthia's very own prized Pokemon, and also my favorite Pokemon of all time, if you didn't know that already, Lucario. So here's my reference picture, a bit tougher, and then here's just the color picture. And then for my, I've watched a few pumpkin tutorials, so I'm not completely lost, but, and I've carved pumpkins before, but never one that's implemented techniques like this. So I read that you're supposed to cut it out and then tape it on there, and then I'm gonna stencil it, and then I'm gonna poke into it and start to shade it. And then also a fun tip, if you didn't know, if you want to carve pumpkins and you want to carve the outline, you can use an expo marker, and then you can get rid of it with like hydrogen peroxide or rubbing alcohol, anything like that. So yeah, that's the pumpkin I'm going to be attempting, and we'll see which one ends up better at the end, if one ends up better, and if this is a plausible pumpkin for me to do. But it's a challenge. I'm going to try pumpkin carving and see how it goes.
My experience on pumpkin carving, I've done it before, but I used to use what she was doing. We used to like use these papers out of this book and then tape it on the pumpkin and then like stencil it, like poke holes in it, and then like just that would be it.
Okay. Great. Time to get pumpkin carving. We'll check in periodically to see what works, what doesn't. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Also, I'm not going to keep my hair like this. I don't know how she does that. And also, I'm going to roll up my sleeves because here we go. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stencil it out. And I'll come back when it's all stenciled.
First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to, on this side of my pumpkin, I'm going to use a red expo marker that you can get anywhere. And I'm going to try to draw this pumpkin, which is the pumpkin I'm going to do. So I'm going to try to draw that on my pumpkin so far. So, in an expo marker that I can easily get off. So, I'm just going to try to do the details and stuff.
The pumpkin carving tutorial I watched said you could use permanent marker and it came off, but we tried and it didn't work, so don't recommend using that.
I don't, because I have dots, black dots of a Sharpie on my pumpkin now. That's just fantabulous.
How hard can pumpkin carving be? One of the shows I've been watching for just getting into the Halloween season was a pumpkin carving. I think it was called Outrageous Pumpkins on Food Network, and it was just so cool to see pumpkin carvings like that. So I was like, I want to do that. So this is as close as I can get to that. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes because they make it look easy, but I really doubt it is. Also, I realized I didn't really intro very well. So to those of you who are currently subscribed, hello, it's good to see you again. And to those of you who are new to my channel, if you like what you see, please subscribe. Okay, I got my stencil. Oh god, it's so heavy. My stencil done. Turned out better than I expected. My plan, because you obviously can't just carve this whole thing out of the pumpkin or else it would look average. That's not what I'm going for. I'm going for extreme, outrageous pumpkins. Maybe not outrageous pumpkins. Maybe
Good effort.
mediocre.
Mine's mediocre.
In terms of like difficulty, that's what I'm going for. I'm going for the comment, you went for it. That's what I want the judges to say when they see my pumpkin. Okay, so I'm gonna try to make a circle around it so that these top pieces, I don't know if you can see so well, these top pieces are kind of in there, and then the rest is like shining through. I don't know if you could tell from like my inspiration picture, but it's like that part's jack-o'-lantern, and then I'm gonna try to carve some of this part to make it more detailed. But that detail's gotta be freehand, so we all know how I am with art.
Not good.
Not great. It's good, just not great. I'm no Mona Lisa artist. Okay, I'm gonna try to draw the circle. My sister looks for a ruler. Here's what I got. So this is what I'm gonna do. I think it looks kind of cool because it's kind of like a doorway. But what I'm gonna do to make it different is like these are gonna be like lighter skin pieces so that it comes together. I don't know what I'm doing, but it'll be a pumpkin. So.
It already is a pumpkin.
Okay, time to start the shredding, carving, sculpting, sort of. Because I'm going to try to get the details first, and then I'm going to carve into it. Otherwise, I feel like it's going to be too flimsy for me to, like, carve deep into without it falling, because it's thin in the middle.
This is one bendy ruler.
Also, we got a fancy, smancy pumpkin carving kit. So I'm probably going to use the majority of these sculpting tools.
Ow.
Oh, I'm so nervous to like carve into it though, because I don't want it to look bad. Maybe I should. I'm gonna outline the details some more in pen. That way I get a better look at it before I start just shredding at it.
Okay, so far it took me like 10 minutes to try to get like the eyeballs down because I'm a perfectionist and I want my eyeballs to all be even, so that I just took forever just to do that in Expo Marker. But I think it looks pretty good. I mean, it's pretty it's pretty pretty. It's equal, parallel. They're pretty parallel. Symmetrical. Sorry, they're pretty symmetrical to each other. I think I did use this ruler. I just like put markers down and stuff. And yeah.
Okay, so this is my Lucario so far. He's a little derpy, but it's a pumpkin. The essence is there. Oh, God. Okay, now I'm gonna start shredding it now that I have an outline for the details that I want. So I'm gonna try to do skin on the, like pumpkin skin on the black parts of this and the tail. And then like dig deeper in for the rest of it, the white parts. Okay.
I just want to see what you're doing because It looks. I don't know what are you doing? 'Cause I'm not an expert. She watches these shows where they like carve magical pumpkins.
I get in and out of TV show phases, and my recent obsession is pumpkin carving. So
She likes watching these pumpkin carving shows where they're like try to make this a skeleton, and they make like the most awesome skeleton that you don't think it's made out of pumpkins, and they put dry ice and like cool effects into it, so it looks really cool. But anyways, that's if she does good, that's why. And I don't do good. So here is my pumpkin. It's a little derpy. It's not
it's
symmetrical.
fine. That's how it's supposed to look. It's cartoon. Also, the pumpkins are already hollowed out. My mom hollowed them out earlier, so that's one less thing I have to do. Thankfully, on the show they're literally just like hammering away. I'm trying to get like small tiny details in here. No idea what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get rid of the pumpkin skin. Also, word of warning, whiteboard marker rubs off on your arms and hands. All my left-handed friends probably know about that already, but I'm right-handed, so this is a problem that's new to me. Okay, I managed to get the body pretty smooth, actually. I'm really surprised about how this is going so far. I was expecting it to be a dumpster fire like most of my projects, but it's not too bad.
Don't expose yourself.
I've been exposed already. If anyone's seen my 5-minute crafts video, that's just...
Ooh, if you're an OG, you really know the crafts video.
It's like my second or third video or something. I think. Oh, if you want an update, that sock thing fell apart in like a week.
I love that sock thing. Okay, I got one eye done. One of the 3.
Jeez.
Oh my god, I could be that one Among Us thing, like when people put.
Oh, when you put the pumpkin on your head?
Yeah.
No one told me it was gonna be messy when I was carving pumpkins.
I cut out the second eye. Oh my god, look at it. I cannot. Wait, does that look cool?
I guess this is my update. It's going okay. Okay, here's my semi-final result before I start carving out the window he's in. Oops, link my way down. Here you go. Pretty good. I'm proud of this. Now, if I could carve them out and see what happens there, then I'd be even more proud.
Oh, you can't see. Okay, so that's the eyeball right here. The eyeball is supposed to be right here, but then I put it right here. And now it looks like this. Sorry, I dropped my knife and it literally stabbed me, but it doesn't hurt.
Yeah, this structure should be fine. I was worried about it being too thin, but considering how thick the pumpkin is, she'll be fine.
Is it a she or is it a he?
Doesn't really matter. If any of you would like to use me as a tutorial, don't. Not good. Just an amateur with decent knives. Actually, really good knives. I like this set. But...
Okay, so I finished my pumpkin face. My sister's almost done with her pumpkin, but mine, I've only done, oh, it looks good. Kinda. Yeah. So I've only done the pumpkin face, so you haven't even seen my whole pumpkin yet. Because I'm going to be adding these ears. So these ears, this is like a fake photo, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw on with an expo marker the shape of these ears, and then I'm on the back of the pumpkin, so on the butt.
Right arm's gonna be jacked. I'm so tired.
Really? I'm not. That's so depressing.
My pumpkin's so thick.
Okay, and then, so I'm going to draw the shape of the ears on the back side of the pumpkin. Then I'm going to cut both of them out, and then I'm either going to glue, super glue, or just tape my ears on the side of my pumpkin, and it should look like an alien.
Alright, my pumpkin's almost done. Just gotta clean it up a little bit. And then I'll show the final reveal.
Right now, I'm going to stick in my pumpkins with these toothpicks. You're hogging all the tools.
I had sculpting to do. 2 hours later and our pumpkins are finally ready, so it's time for the big reveal. Alright, we'll start with the easy pumpkin.
It was moderate pumpkin. Here it is. Okay, so it's the, what was it called? The green alien? The three green men. The 3 green men. Here's its ears, the 3 eyes, and the cute mouth. And I made sure no strings were like coming out and stuff. So it looks like this, and it's really cute.
Right, and then here is my slightly more difficult pumpkin. So here's my
More complex.
Lucario. Here he is. I think it turned out really good. Yeah, but the final test of a jack-o'-lantern is for it to be in the dark. So let's test out the candles and the brightness. Here's the final pumpkin reveal. Here's the Lucario pumpkin all lit up. Turned out pretty good. I'd say I'd want a little bit more light to show throughout the harder parts of the pumpkin. But I mean, this is my first time like sculpting it in any way. So I did the best I could. And I think it turned out really good compared to a majority of the other pumpkins that I've done. If you end up making a pumpkin similar to mine, send me a picture.
Okay, so my pumpkin, you can see the back of it. Those are the ears, but the part that the kids will see is like this. So I like it a lot. It looks really cool. It's from Toy Story. I don't like how you can, oh, well, you kind of can't see it, but I don't like how you can kind of see the back of it that's kind of like shining through the pumpkin.
One of the tutorials I watched, the way that you could fix that is by having a separate smaller pumpkin, but we only bought 2 pumpkins, so this was the best we could do.
But I think I did pretty good. It's very moderate for me. I really do easy pumpkins, like really, really easy pumpkins. But I like it. It's really cute. This is the first time like that I've actually free-handed it. So,
alright, here's a final look at both pumpkins side by side. Do you like one better than the other?
or do you like them both the same?
Let me know in the comments down below. And of course, happy Halloween, but also if you haven't voted and you are eligible to vote, please vote, because there's nothing scarier than leaving the hands of your country up to other people. So yeah, go out, go vote, and have a fun and safe Halloween. Bye!
Bye!